Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is LittleCornDogs, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make a racing drone. Now if you guys haven't seen those, I will put one on screen right now.
They all head down the main floor to the square gate. We heard some contact on the ground. Square gate into the helix climb. Van over in the lead. Jet and Red in second.
So yeah, those are super cool. I've always wanted one, but I could just imagine that I'd crash it and then never want to rebuild one again because they're so expensive. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So starting off with the seat, you can get any seat you want, but I like the cockpit seat. I think it just looks the coolest. And then we can build the arms off of there. So if we go like this, there we go. And then we get a number 2, and we flip this guy like so. There we go. That looks good. Actually, no, we're going to get the big piece. Because if we're adding the thrusters on here, it's going to look a lot better when there are bigger pieces. So, something like that. Now, by the way, as you guys can probably see of the length of the video, this is a super fast build. It's not hard at all. It's literally just some thrusters, some angled pieces to get the aesthetic of what we're going for. And then it is some motor or some helicopter engines, that's what they're called. That's about it. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. Now because this seat is asymmetrical, it's like a 5x2 or something like that. I do like to extend the back half just a little bit more, just so we can fit everything, like the rotating servos or helicopter engines there in the back. So, or the sides. So there's that. And first we're gonna start off with, let's go to the engines here. Just a regular helicopter engine is where it's at. The other one, the version 2 or whatever that's called, is extremely strong. We just don't need that. So honestly, you'll probably just have to turn these down. So what we're gonna do is do A and D, and then let's go ahead and test that and make sure that that's right. There we go, A and D, cool. And then we are gonna click this and copy it here. And then we're going to do D and A because it's on the opposite side and it's flipped. So the controls will be flipped. Now, of course, we could test that and make sure that it's working, and it sure is. So now that we got that, let's do the same thing, but just for the other axis, which is here on the sides. So we got the roll. Now we need the pitch. So I think it's W and then S. Let's see. So, okay, no, I was wrong. Other way around. No, it's S for red and W for green, and then we copy it, and then W for S and, or W for red and S for green. There we go. So now we can lean forward, backwards. Now this is pretty much basically all the controls that you need, but because I want weight here on the bottom, it just helps it kind of stabilize a little bit better, and all the thrust just isn't coming from the bottom of the vehicle. There's actually some weight. I actually like to put another helicopter engine on the bottom here, but this one I do Q and E, but actually I think it's E and then Q, just like that. So then when we do that, do we have, yes, okay, cool. So now we have that little spinning. That's basically our yaw. Now it's not really used all that much. We're mainly just going to be using the pitch forward and backwards, and then of course the left and the right. Whoa, doing cartwheels here. But yeah, basically that's it. Now I do like to click on all of them, just hold control and double click it. And I like to turn down the speed to about like 4, maybe 3. But that's it. And oh, the thrusters here, just make sure they're all in spacebar. So we are good. Let's go ahead and take off. That is about it. That is how easy making this quadcopter is, or drone, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, super fun. It's pretty quick. And of course, like I said, as you guys saw in that video there, the agility is insane. So we can really just tilt like crazy. Whoa! Okay, maybe the controls are a little too high. Maybe I will go on 3. And then we have that yaw. I do like the way the yaw feels. Go forward. There we go. So yeah, now we can use that yaw to kind of straighten ourselves out a little bit. But let's come in for a landing, even though our controls are just a little bit too sensitive here. Oh, come on. We hit the wall and didn't break, but okay, whatever. Okay, so let's do like 3, maybe even 2.5. But then for this one, I think I'm going to keep it at 4.5. I think that's good. But let's go ahead and take off again. We are kind of backwards, so let's go ahead and lean backwards. Then we got that yaw to turn like this. Very nice. Alright, so now we're gonna go for some rings. Let's try and get through these rings here. Can we make it? Can we make it? Earlier, I already went through this ring. This feels a lot better already. So we're not gonna get any cash for going through that ring, but let's go through this guy over here. Can we do it? Oh, dude, easy. This is super easy. This is a super quick, like, agility cruiser for sure, man. So this is pretty cool. Look at us go. Boom. Again, just got another one. So yeah, super fun. I mean, this thing's basically flying, like, tilting nose diving the entire time, but I mean, I'm sure first person wouldn't be too bad in this thing, just because we're tilted forward so often. Now, compared to like an airplane, it's pretty hard to see, but this thing's super cool, man. This thing's, I mean, I highly recommend building it. As you guys know, it took like maybe 2-3 minutes to make at most. But let's go ahead and do some tricks, some front flips. Turn back on that power. Very cool, man. Look at that. So yeah, we could do back flips. We could do, you know, front flips, as you guys saw. Let's go ahead and try like a roll here. Very cool. So yeah, so this thing's super fun, you guys. I hope you guys took something away from this video, you know, something really useful that you can use with the helicopter engines. But let's come in for a landing to prove that I am a good pilot, and this thing also isn't a pile of garbage. There we go. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I will see you guys in the next one.